हेमन्ते प्रथमे मासे नन्दव्रजकुमारिका चेरुरविश्यं जानाः कात्यायन्यर्चनव्रतम् आप्लुत्याम्बसि कालिन्द्या जलान्ते ज्योतितेरुणे कृत्वा प्रतिकृतिं देवी मानचूर्णिपसैकति गन्धमाल्यैर्बलिभिर्धूपदीपकैः उच्चावचयोपहारैः प्रवालफलतण्डुलैः कात्यायनि महामाये महायोगिन्यधीश्वरे नन्दगोपसुतं देवे पतिं मे कुरुते नमः हरिवन्द्रं जवन्दसा पूजां चक्रुः कुमारिका. Sri Shukadevji Maharaj began. Soon the holiest of all months, Margashirsha month, in November, December, arrived. It purified everybody's heart. Gopi's transparent heart reflected the extreme tormentation. O King Parikshit, tied with the heart knot of belongingness to Krishna, ever tormenting in separation, the Gopis' love moved into a great creative flow. They began to worship Divine Mother Katyayani. My dear friends, when tamasic or animalistic people love, they look for someone to rape and cheat and get done with it. And when rajasic people or workaholic people love, they flirt, dress great and entice and attract others, sing romantic songs aloud. And when love goes stale, they quarrel and shoot bullets of words and often divorce or develop relationships outside marriage. When sattvic people love, they feel soft, sweet pain of love. They feel bashful and shy seeing the loved one, not ashamed but coy, bashful, that they cannot propose to unite in an ambrosial embrace. They cannot say out aloud, "Hey, take me in your arms." They cannot say. Their heart is full of longing, but they cannot say, cannot express themselves, my dear friends. The gopis' fragility of emotions are so delicate that the only way for them left is to worship the goddess of power to help them, to fulfill their desire which they cannot express, they cannot say, they cannot materialize on their own. So, my dear friends, during worship, every day they felt Divine Mother will appear and bless them. Their hope and optimism had grown every day. Today it is 30th day and it is last day and their anticipation is sky high. Worried, Katyayani Devi, the Divine Mother, is praying, "O Lord Krishna, dear sir, please do the needful, save my dignity. I am just a celestial lady, a maidservant at your lotus feet, and the gopis are transcendental, far greater than me, and on top asking for you, the Supreme Lord, how can I?" Nadyam kadachidagantya tire nekshepya purvavat vasansi krishnam gayantyo vijarro salile muda. My dear friends, it was Margashirsha's full moon. The gopis were going to conclude their fasting. Wow! They arrived at the Yamuna beach as every day, holding hands in hand, singing songs of Krishna's love. They left their clothes on the bank, and as usual, they merrily sported in the cold water, singing the songs of Divine Mother, the mantras of Divine Mother. As they sported, Divine Mother's prayer went harder and harder, so much so that Lord had to materialize right away. My dear friends, it was Balramji's birthday, so he stayed home. And Krishna woke up early and had released his cows. And friends joined him on the way. Many big smiles met with Krishna, big smile of tease with his flute music. Oh, lazy all of you are. Look, I woke up so early. Then Sridham replied, Oh Krishna, don't act like a big shot. If you woke up early just one day, you are still too lazy, since my sister awoke earlier than you. Krishna said, Wow, is that so? When did your sister awoke? When she awake? Krishna asked with surprise. And Subal said, Not only she, but all her friends too have woken up since long and have gone to Yamuna. They might have even completed their worship also by now. Krishna says, Wow, is that so? Then could we see them? Yes, but don't disturb their worship, promise? Krishna said, Oh, come on, you big nose. Do I look like troublemaker? And worship disturber? I shall rather help them. Then Krishna asked Marutha, one of his friends, to take the cows into the woods and he will join them soon. Come immediately, do not get tangled up wrangling with the gopis, Varutha reminded and drove the holy cows with his friends. A few joined Krishna and they came to the spot. They stood behind the bushes and Krishna saw and making faces he told Sridham, I don't like this. They are turning our sacred beach into a nude beach and our holy Yamunaji into swimming pool of a nude club. That's insult of our culture. I am going to punish them, Sridhama offered. Everybody disliked gopis bathing without clothes. And Krishna said, Oh, how can you? Your sister too is there. You begin to cry, seeing even her face morose. Leave it on me. Let me take care, Krishna said. Okay, you are right, Krishna. Good, great, my friend. You take care, everybody said. Okay, you all stay right here hiding in the bushes until I come. Just watch how I trick them and teach them a good lesson, Krishna said, and came to the beach very quietly. Divine Mother Katyayani is now relaxed. She is happy. Krishna quietly, soundlessly walked and picked up all their silks on his shoulders and ran on and climbed up high on the Kadamba tree nearby. Its branches leaning into the water of Yamuna Ji. He then carefully placed them on various branches neatly as a showroom, then illuminating his moon-like face from a leafy beach. Krishna began to laugh, my dear. His laughter rang into the depth of that morning, Silence of wilderness, my dear, his friends to laugh, peals after peals. It echoed all around. Kiranti lavanyam, desha desha jigane navagini, dadhana sadhiya, kanakavimaladhyoti vasanam, tamala shamange sarala murale, chumbita mukhi. Gopis were startled, my dear. They looked around and saw the saints. Their clothes had vanished. Their eyes are now searching for the thief they spotted. How they saw? Jagau chitram yatra pragata paramanandalari. Accompanied with the sound of Krishna's laughter, were the sound of laughter of his friends, Hasadvi, Prahasan Malaihi, then Parihasamuvacha, their dearmost one, shining with a splendid aura of beauty, hiding among the leaves and treetops. They looked at each other, my dear friend, and the gopis entered the neck-deep water. Like blooming lotuses, only their faces shone above the water. Their eyes bent low. As they shivered, they looked above to Krishna as if chatakis look at the cloud. Then Krishna looked at them as bumblebees poured into the lotuses. A perplexed joy with shyness ran across the gopis' faces. Then what happened, my dear friends? Parihasamuvacha. Sri Krishna said jokingly, "Oh, hi, hello, Her Holiness says, oh, Your Majesties, how are you, dears? I am almost half dead worrying about your long fasting in the body. And on top, you are in ice-cold water, and that too before the dawn. Excellencies, you are all... Oh, Your Excellencies, you all had thrown your clothes away, so I thought you were on your way to renounce the world, and become female Nagababas. Perhaps I might be wrong. You may be playing the role of the ancestors of 21st century US nudists. But in case I am doubly wrong, and you do need your clothes, then please do come to me one by one and take them." Gopis looked coyly and sighed. And Krishna said, "Oh, I love the smell of your clothes. I love the smell of your silk dresses and everything. Oh, Her Holiness, for your sake, I can dismantle my precious treetop showroom just for you." Krishna looked around and continued, "So, if your sannyas is only periodic, or if you have dropped the idea of being female Nagamabas, oh dear gopis, please come one by one and pick up your clothes. I am very sorry. I am a very busy person, but I am determined to help you. And oh, you Amritakarshitaha, please be sure I never lie even in joke. Therefore, oh splendor vested Her Majesties, please." Come one by one, atragatyavala kamam swam samvasa pragrihyatam. Then a wonderful thing happened, my dear friends. All gopis became overwhelmed with intolerable rise of divine love, a bash to see one another. Jatahasana niryayu. They wanted to laugh, but could not. They stood shivering, immersed in neck-deep water, and trickled out all over within. And they spoke thus, my dear. Tasya tatkhedam drishtva gopya prema paripluta vrinita pragyajanonyam jata sara niryayo evam brahmati govinde narvanam chibda chetasa agandamagnajindo deve pamanasamabrhuvan Marayammo gdhadvam nunanda gomasudam priyam Janimo gavrajashlagyam dehi vasansi ve pita Shama sundara dedasya garvamatamo nidam Dehi vasansi dharmagya no chedragye bruvamahe The gopis said, at that time a line of sweet smiles spread across their wet faces, my dear friends. They said, Oh, Shyamasundar, your immaculate fame has whitened all the directions. Everybody loves you so dearly. Even madly dear that they start dancing about and singing aloud all life long your glory and grace. We are already costless maids of yours. This act of yours, our taking up our clothes, is not worthy of you. Please give us our clothes. Sri Radha's soft voice echoed in that chilled space, lowering her eyelids in shyness, casting her sidelong glances to Krishna. She shivered once more, and an unparalleled beauty astounded the whole Vrindavan. There splashed another splendid aura of beauty, and a commanding voice echoed in a cuckoo tone, my dear friends. And she said, "O perpetrator of injustice, how come this indecency is happening by you who is embodiment of dharma? We request you to please return our clothes, or we will complain to your father Nanda Maharaj." Krishna became upset. "Then I am not giving. Go ahead and tell my father. If you afford to go there just like this, ruining the reputation of your family, do not contradict your word, okay? Leave that for the youngsters of 21st century in Kali Yoga. You said you are my mates now. You ought to obey my instructions. So come forward and take your clothes." All gopis drank the ambrosial words of Krishna with the cups of their ears. At last, agitated by the waves of serpentine love of Krishna, the gopis, covering their body with long hair that hung to their hips, and their thigh with their palms, moved towards the tree. And Krishna said, "Oh, Her Majesties, why are you afraid of me? Come fast, dear, come to me. Please, exhibiting your splendid beauty, come forward." Then, radiating spatial elegance of their stepping golden feet on the sands, they all stood before Krishna. Krishna too, collecting all the clothes and piling them on his shoulders, looked below and shot another instruction. Dear gopis, unknowingly you have committed an offense by bathing without clothes. The presiding deity, the guardian angel of the water, is dishonored. This has caused a fault in your worship. This violation of your vow has placed the fruit of your austerity in jeopardy, in dilemma. But worry not, dear, I am here with solution to all the problems. So just act on my words. Just offer a salutation to the god of water. Gopis felt shocked and scared about the possibility of their whole month-long austerity turn fruitless. They felt grateful to Krishna for his unexpected mercy. They were shy and tiny, thill bumps adorned their limbs. According to his instructions, the gopis held their joined palms above their head and bowed down to Krishna with utmost reverence, highly gratified with their salutation. Krishna's face bloomed in delight, and he began handing over their dresses one by one. Like cluster of golden lotuses, bedecked with flags, gopis beaming with shyness and joy, picked up their clothes and smelling the new aroma scented from the touch of the beloved, they wore them all, and lo, another wave of astounding beauty splashed, now glancing shyly at Krishna, their golden countenances beaming with beauty, the gopis stood there, steeped in unbounded love. Then the compassionate words echoed from him, "It is to stretch out your love into the unfathomable depths. My dear gopis, I did this to you. Please forgive me kindly. I never mean to make fun of you." Relishing the sweet aroma of that sapphire delight, gopis stood bashfully with a turbulent look in their large eyes. Then Krishna's voice echoed again, "Sankalpo vidata sadhyo bhavati nam madarchanam maya namodita soso sadhyo bhavitum. Dearest one, your desire is already known to me and approved as well. It deserves to be materialized, and it will be in oncoming autumn full moonlit night. We will enjoy together a festival of long Maharasa and a cosmic dawn. As for now, please return to your homes. Be a part of your family. Do not worry. Na maya vechadadiyam kama kamaya kalpate bharjita godidadana prayo vijaya nishyate. Because just as fried boiled seed of grain never germinates, even by best seedlings, so also one whose heart is obsessed and possessed with my love never gets tangled up in traps of worldly pleasures of family life. No, no matter how royally and prosperous that life is, it cannot entangle you. So, live as you want and wait for our golden night. We have accomplished You have accomplished well all your purpose. Then, Yayantas tatpadam bhojam trichan nirvivishur vrajam. Like shower of blue lotus petals and newly unfurled leaves, pacified and blissed, the gopis looking at Krishna with sidelong glances and heavy-hearted returned to their homes, my dear. The place where this pastime took place is still located in the bank of river Yamuna. Even today, famous is Chir. You can go and see where the gopis took their bath is now known as Gopi Ghat. After a heartfelt farewell with the gopis, Lord Krishna joined with his friend Varutha up in the forest and began pasturing cows in the forest, my dear friends. The purpose of this chapter is when does one get real joy? Only when Avarana Bhanga takes place. In your honeymoon, when you lift the veil from the face of your bride, there goes then the flood of joy. In the peak stages of Jnana Yoga, the individual soul has to dissolve his coverings of five sheaths, Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Anandamaya and Vijnanamaya Kosh, and the three bodies, Sukshma Sharir, then Sthula Sharir and Karan Sharir. So he has to be naked by himself in Jnana Yoga. Then only he can unite with the absolute reality. But in Bhakti Yoga, there is dignity, there is grace. You cannot just go naked by yourself. The beloved himself comes and he lifts up the veil and union happens then. How he does it? My dear friends, this is beautifully described in this chapter you just heard. So remember, understand the underlying meaning behind this chapter and don't get boggled up and confused. Om, 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 om. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. आनंदराज कुंज के द्वार सखी सकल मिली मंगल गावत नयनन निरगद नंद दुलार नव नव वसन नवल नव क्षण पुष्प दाम सिंगार शुभ मंडप में रुचिर विराजत मनमोहन सब खानारी दीपमालिका रचि चौदिसि जगमगातयंग ज्योति अपार वारियारती युगल रूप पर परमानंद दास बलिहार ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय